Okay, here is the spy, also known as the honeypot. Now I'm going to do something a little different here. I'm going to do a little more unpacking, a little more deconstructing. I would say, imagine a carpet, a rug. So we're going deep, deep into the shag, into the fibers, and we're gonna unlock some mysteries. That's the hope, and that's the plan here. Okay, so let's start with the pose here. Now, I'm a big fan actually of this pose, and I'll just like show you where it's from. This is Mata Hari, and this was a Dutch spy, I believe, in World War One. So there is the toy. Terrific pose. Absolutely love it. She was some kind of dancer, so she went around performing. Pretty good cover. I'll give her that. Not bad. And I've heard some like famous last words. There was like some Greta Garbo movie. I might have saw it as a kid. That's why I remembered the name. Okay, now I don't know exactly what she did. I think she spied for the Kaiser, I believe, and she got caught. And I guess some famous last words there, so she's all right. But I do think she might have been hooring around. So I'm just gonna put it out there. I'm just gonna say that's not like the most respectable thing I've ever heard of. And the whole honeypot is the same concept there. Yeah, the honeypot, male or female spies, do some salacious things to basically who they're going to blackmail. That is kind of the concept. That's the point. And think of like Monica Lewinsky and like Bill Clinton. I know you little uns, you ain't gonna remember these crooks and these weirdos. Okay, so now let's talk about the painting. Now this painting I painted this not too long after 9/11. This probably like a 2002, I think, maybe 2003, but not too long. And if you know me, well, and what I talked about. But the name of the painting is Disco Volante, and I think only the most autistic person or a huge James Bond fan would remember the name of Thunderball #2's boat. Back in, I think that was like the fourth Bond, Sean Connery. Goldfinger, still the greatest one yet, but there you go, a little spy reference back, way back when. Okay, now people always ask me, what's up with the swastika there and the Nazi stuff, and I used to always say the same thing. I said, just wait. I said, this trend is gonna come back. It's coming back hard. It's so obvious after 9/11. And now everybody's a Nazi. Jesus, if you don't think like us, you're a Nazi. Dear. Was I foreshadowing it? Oh my, did I pick up on something? I don't know, perhaps. But no, now it's non-stop Hitler. Everyone's Hitler. Everyone's the reincarnate of Hitler. Oh God, oh dear. Okay, switch subjects. Hey, now here is a different take on something. I've heard from people that it's like, is that supposed to be me in the painting? It's like, wait a minute. Yes, or maybe not. I've done this before though, and I'll just show you a couple examples. Okay, here's kind of like a self-portrait, family portrait. I'm not gonna tell you the name, but I think I'm like maybe 5 there. And here is the doppelganger toy. So that is a photo of me. That's a photo of me back in Winnipeg. God, in the 90s. Jeez, hipster doofus. But not bad. And that suit, dirt cheap. I found it secondhand. It fit like a glove. And it was terrific. Not bad. I look a little crazy though. But some dude I know way back when, that was like a long time ago, so this is a very old painting of mine. He used to always say he thought like all the characters in the painting were me. And here's an example I'll show you. So this is really old. I'll let you decide for yourself. Now the other hint or clue of any kind of like autobiographical nature would be if you knew me way back in the day. We're talking a long time ago. I think I was about 17. I've had like stalkers in my life, believe it or not. I can't imagine I'm that charming, but they've happened. And I was around like, I think 17. My first stalker was this crazy lesbian. She looked like Chaz Bono. Didn't look like this. And I'll try to keep it clean, but I don't know. There was somebody was duped, or that was the story. I was like, whatevs. You did whatever. And this lesbian knew where I worked. She came to where I worked with her friends, and we're like pointing and laughing and just like making trouble. Completely like, well, maybe not making trouble. I made that up. Okay, but she was psychotic. She was crazy. She'd just show up. She was like, I would just be like, what the hell? What the hell? Okay, so there's that too. There's that too. Okay, I think that's enough. It's enough to think about for a bit.